of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current vehicle. Beyond Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, amazing sides. The only problem when they fix you a plate is that at some point, that plate will be empty. But hear me out. What if that plate was never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet. From 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. One price, all you can eat, and it even comes with a drink. Tell your boss you're taking a long lunch and get down there. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in June. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take us from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606. or learn more at high-electric.com.
It's summertime at the Lincoln YMCA with 3 outdoor pools, swim lessons, camps, youth sports, and child ball. There's never a dull moment for the kids. Take your wellness goals to new heights with the Y's vast array of cardio and strength training options, free group exercise classes, and the dedicated help of their specialists that will work with you to implement a plan customized to meet your needs. With 4 convenient locations, there's a YMCA near you. Let's make this the best summer yet. Visit ymcalincoln.org to join today. The YMCA for a better us.
Keep summer green with Judson Baleen and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a pretty cheapy summer job install 'em and forget 'em outfit long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or Judson Irrigation.
Where will your path to, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Another hot, humid day as we'll see an afternoon high of 92 under mostly sunny skies. South winds could gust around 125. Late tonight, showers and thunderstorms will try to push into the region, a low of 69. So we start off tomorrow with some showers and storms and with a high of 93. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright, 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating teams in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday. Am I coming in loud and clear in Lincoln, Nebraska, Mr. AD?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Fantastic.
Yes, you are, my brother.
Fantastic.
Raff, the mayor, you have, what, 2 days left?
Yep, I head home Sunday morning.
Wow. The man
It's almost
returns.
finished.
It's almost finished. Okay, give me one highlight of being out in North Platte the past 8 days now, I guess.
I think radio-wise, yesterday was my highlight. Our first listener came by and said hello.
He said Kellen, right?
Yep, Kellen from Sutherland stopped by. He said that you guys have actually had met a few years back. You had done a speech for, I believe it was Chateau Development or something like that. And he had a very, very big beard at the time. And he said you came up to him during the speech and grabbed his beard.
If it's the same, goodness, if it's the same company, but Chateau, that's here in town.
Yeah, he lived in Lincoln.
Yeah, that would have been more. That would have been more than a few years ago.
I think it was like 9 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, I know it was. I think it was actually at Chateau Development where I did it at one of their meeting facilities over off of Vine. I'm almost positive that's where it was, Raff. That was that was more than a few years ago. That might have been 10 years ago.
He said he had a gigantic beard at the time, and you came up to him and grabbed it or whatever. So he was talking about how what an amazing speaker you were, and I was like, you're just talking to the audience or talking to the crowd there. I know how great AD is at speaking. So,
well, I think it's more of the audience that makes AD. If I do anything, it's the audience I get the energy from, man.
AD's okay at speaking. It's not like anybody pays him to do it. It's pretty good.
Rico's like AD's just going to those places pro bono. Don't let him fool you.
The payment is they fly him out there and put him in a hotel. That's it. They don't actually pay him. They're just like, here you go. He's like, all right. I don't know what I'm saying. I'll just keep making it up as I go.
I tell you what, man, it's weird because you are fortunate to meet a lot of good people. A lot of good people, around the country. So that's always fun, and being around the state is a good time too. So I always enjoy that. Raff, you sent the picture of that. Was that a tomahawk steak you had?
No, that was a Delmonico steak.
Oh, that's right. You said Delmonico. Oh man. Now what's the name of the place again?
North 40.
North 40.
Yep. Tony recommended it. He said it's probably the best steak in that state, and he was not lying. It was good.
Man.
So I'm just saying, if you don't bring any steak back, I think we might have to fight.
Yeah. Hey, Raff, can you pick up a few, Chief?
I mean, you are the mayor.
Nah, I didn't. I did not.
No. I'm saying, can you?
On your way out.
I don't know if you can or not. I never asked. They had all that meat in the viewing area or whatever. I'm not sure if you can purchase it or not. I'll have to look at
Raff.
Yeah, check it out for. Yeah, Rico, tell him, man.
Raff, you're the mayor.
Yeah.
Good point.
They can't tell you no.
You make a good point.
If
you
you're
can
the
just
mayor,
take away their funding. I don't know.
Yeah. If you're the mayor, bro, it's a phone call. It's
yeah,
like,
just walk in.
Oh, I'm heading out Sunday morning. I want 3 Delmonico steaks ready to roll.
All right, I'll see.
In a cooler, outside the door, waiting for me.
And I will compensate you for it, man.
I will see what I can do.
I will compensate you with my words.
Thank you.
No, not even. You're welcome. I'm talking about it on the air. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm not sure if they do or not. I'll have to ask and see.
Yeah, you do that, okay? You do that.
Yeah, it looks good, man. Okay, last night, Rico, we went to Art and Soul with some friends, man, for like cooking. Art and Soul. It's on 56 and 56 and Old Cheney.
Okay.
The food was off the chains. Then I went and watched the baseball. I finished watch the baseball game.
Whew.
Oh my goodness! Whew. Rav, did you watch any of the game?
I did not get to watch it, but I read about it and I saw the highlights. That was crazy.
It was a gorgeous pitcher's duel.
It was
just going back and forth. Allow a hit here, allow a hit there, but other than that, nothing really crazy. Nobody really threatened except for there towards the end when Wake Forest tried to get down a
a squeeze, and LSU's first baseman, no fear, running, just charging the plate, catches it, flips it to the catcher, and they tag him out right before he touches home plate. There's a picture of it on LSU Baseball's Twitter where the guy's like airborne and the gloves like on his ribs, and the caption is just out. And I'm like, that's a fantastic picture. And no, just a pitcher's duel throughout. And then look, that relief pitcher for Wake Forest, that is such a kick in the groin.
Oh, bro.
That is such a rip your heart out and stomp on it. He gets in relief. One pitch. Game over.
Raff.
She gone.
And he pounded that ball too, man.
And they cut to the reliever just like watching it go, and he's just chewing on that gum.
He's just going, I just got in.
Why don't
she gone?
you intentionally walked him in like the 8th, I believe, and then it gets to extras, and you're like, you know what? Let's pitch to him.
Mm-hmm. It was.
I understand there were no outs and there was a man on first, but I don't know, man. It was risky, but it was a risk you were willing to take, apparently, and
they paid for it.
Yeah,
they paid for it.
First time they lost back-to-back games all year.
What's that?
It was the first time they lost back-to-back games all year.
What a time.
That was
what a time for it.
Yeah, what a time for it. You know what, dude? And think about it. I looked at that guy's face, that pitcher's face, and my dad would always say, the agony of defeat. He would always say that, man. And there were times where Nebraska, when growing up, Rico and Raff would tell you this, Oklahoma, that's where that Sooner Magic term came from, because we'd be like winning going into the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes winning with like 4 minutes left. And then Sooner Magic would kick in. Dun, 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 dun. I still have nightmares of that freaking song, man. I can still see Keith Jackson run. You know what I'm talking about. Go ahead, man. Expound on it, brother. That game.
Keith Jackson, they come in. Nebraska's #1. We're rolling. Think we're winning a national championship. And Oklahoma comes out and runs it in a tight end reverse of all things.
Tight end reverse.
And takes it like 78 yards to the house. It was devastating.
Rico, I would have frogs in my throat. Now, when I was a kid, I would just cry. I'd just be in tears. And then my older brother, Mark, was the equipment manager for the football team. And, he'd come home. It'd be later, of course, because, they take care, get the locker room straightened up. Then you have to go back again on Sunday morning. They do everything else. But sometimes he would just come home just devastated. I mean, just like, I would just be in tears. And my older sister, she used to love ribbing me. She goes, Nebraska can never win the big one. And I'm sitting there in tears, because there was like a 10-year gap. I'm 8 and she's 17 or 7. I'm like, just be quiet, Mom. Make her be quiet. Nebraska can never win the big one. And then I hear my dad, oh, son, it's the agony of defeat. I was like, I don't want to hear about the agony of defeat.
You are not making this better.
I'm not making it better. This is not helping at all.
I appreciate it. But stop it.
It's so wild, too, back in those days. It's like J.C. Watts gets a lot of talk, and Jamel Holloway and Charles Thompson and so forth. But the quarterback that used to haunt me was Danny Bradley. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, gosh.
Rip your hearts out every year. Danny Bradley.
He would just gut us. He would. Okay, think about this. I don't know how we got to OU. We talking about it. Danny Bradley.
Here we go.
Jamel Holloway. Okay, would just Rico. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm going Tommy Frazier, course 1 as far as option quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Jamel Holloway's right there, number 2. Him or Darian Hagan. Raff, who would you go after Tommy? Who would you go? Because I'm probably going either Darian Hagan from Colorado, or I'm going Jamel Holloway from OU.
I'll go Jamel number 2.
Jamel Holloway. Go ahead, bro. Ridiculous.
Jamel number 2, especially his freshman and sophomore, because remember he injured his knee, and that's when Charles Thompson took over.
Mm-hmm.
But when Jamel Holloway was healthy, I would say even pure option quarterback, like pitching the ball, I would probably go Jamel number 1 with just the craziness of some of his pitches he had. He'd be like falling down sideways and the ball would come out. Running the offense totally, definitely Tommy Frazier, 1 option quarterback. But yeah, 1 1 Tommy, 2 Jamel, probably 3 Darian. Yeah, I'd go with that.
Yeah, there was some. Yeah, it was so much talent during those days, man. And still is today, but those were some nostalgic rivalries that brought back a lot of pain.
You guys are getting a little angry right now.
Yeah, it's pissing me off.
I can see it in Raff's face.
Yeah.
I can see it in your face.
My jaw's tightening.
Yeah, you guys are getting a little angry. I think we should
You go back and watch those games. Oklahoma probably runs the ball 54 times.
Yeah.
They throw the ball like 4 times, and like 2 of those are like just huge plays that absolutely
just what got us.
So much pain, so many Orange Bowls we missed out on.
Yes, lots of them. Well, folks, this is The Drive. AD and Raff. Raff is holding it down. The emeritus mayor in North Platte. Got me and Rico here in the studio. We'll be right back. It's The Drive on the ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in June. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, amazing sides. The only problem when they fix you a plate is that at some point, that plate will be empty. But hear me out. What if that plate was never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet. From 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. One price, all you can eat, and it even comes with a drink. Tell your boss you're taking a long lunch and get down there. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? By their clothes, their age, the way they speak? Would you notice a 16-year-old boy who got his first job,
not for extra spending money, but to help feed his little sisters?
Or a mother who's in between jobs and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner? Or a 14-year-old girl who signs up to every after-school activity, not to make friends, but just to get something to eat? Or a retiree who fell ill and had to choose
between getting medicine or groceries.
I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. People you pass by every day but never knew were hungry. I am hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America, 200 Food Banks Strong, and the Ad Council.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful. I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman. Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
Getting experience to jumpstart a meaningful career can be difficult, and education can cost a fortune. Luckily, AmeriCorps can be the solution. With AmeriCorps, you'll earn a stipend and education award while helping people. Plus, you'll gain professional skills and make connections to help you build your career. If you're ready to start a career you can be proud of, visit serve.nebraska.gov/service to find a program for you. Paid for by Serve Nebraska, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. Another Friday on The Drive, my final Friday in North Platte. I can't wait to get back to beautiful Lincoln, Nebraska. See my guys.
Raff, you said my final Friday in North Platte.
Hey,
I thought you loved it.
I told you guys after a week and a half, 2 weeks, I get to that point where I'm ready to return back to Lincoln, Nebraska.
I thought you were amongst your people.
I am amongst my people, but
you don't like to be amongst your people.
I got people in Lincoln also. You know, I got to see AD. I miss him.
You got to stay away from the south side of Lincoln.
Who's my little Raffy? Who's my big Raffy?
he sent that picture of Louis yesterday, and a tear went down my eye. I miss Louis.
Hey, there was a tear down Louis' eye too because he wanted some of my food. And I wouldn't give him any.
I'm gonna have to go kidnap Louis.
Dude, he would love hanging out with your kids.
Because
you know what? Literally, you could. And Louis, reason why he's so cool. Yeah, somebody posted it on. I was like, no. He loves kids. He loves kids, is Raff will tell you, man, and that's why little kids love to play with him because because you walk in the door and he just starts jumping. And he lay on his back. He wants you to rub his belly, and he loves grabbing the ball and you chasing him with it. I mean, Louis he's a unit. That dude is shifty. He's shifty. A few of the little text messages we got here. Let me see. Garbologist says here, and Garbologist, you know what? Duly noted, brother. I saw what you said there too. Independence Day. I totally agree with you on that. Sometimes the people's semantics gets in the way of the true meaning of it. So Garbologist duly noted Independence Day because I know to the veterans that those things mean a lot. September 11th, Reverence not called 9/11. I think we get lazy at times with semantics. I know I do. So Garbologist, I definitely appreciate that. Chase B says, you leave the text line. She see Dave from Renew.
Yes.
Talking about Raff or your dog laying on his back and wants someone to rub his belly.
Yes.
So,
the answer is yes.
So,
I am not rubbing Raff's belly. I don't care if he lays on his back or what he does. Who's a little Raff?
That's right.
Yeah, let's ride. Let's rub. Let's rub. It's gone south.
Yes, has taken a turn.
Rico
I don't know what is happening. What is happening right now?
Oh, Scaper Scaper says, man, AD has long distance cell phone minute money. He has North 40 beef money, correct? But Raff, you're gonna buy it at the generosity of your heart, right, man?
If they do it, I will look into it. But
no, Raff, I don't see. No. Look into it is not definitive. I want you to say AD Enrico. Raff, repeat after me. AD Enrico. There's a long pause there, Raff.
AD Enrico.
I'm going to call and find out.
I'm going to call and find out.
There you go. See, that's definitive.
Perfect. Thank you.
That's definitive. And what he's going to do when he gets off the phone, he goes, man, I ain't calling nobody.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious.
Oh, man.
Come on, Raff. Come on. Raff, I swear, if you don't call about
Pathetic. You are pathetic.
Hey, Raff.
Very upset.
Mr. Pancake, Rico and Raff, Mr. Pancake says, I'm actually wearing a pair of Scott Frost's old pants I bought off his garage sale.
Are they the black pants? Because my wife loved the black pants. I think a lot of people loved the black pants.
Man, some of these texts got me cracking up, man. Let me see.
Somebody sent a
here.
picture of the line out there at Adrian Martinez's garage sale. I guess he's signing autographs as well.
No, that's crazy cool, man.
Combination platter.
All right, if one of my
Chase
friends
B
isn't
sent
out there,
that. Chase B, thanks for sending that, man.
if one of my friends isn't out there, we're about to fight.
Dude,
So-
look at the line though.
That's my son,
Where?
Adrian Martinez. That's my son.
Oh, I was looking close. Like, where's your kid at? Raff, it's literally. There's a picture. You see on the text line, Raff, that picture, folks. Pull it up. It's under. I think Chase B sent it.
Yeah, I just pulled it up right now. What would have been funny though is if he would have like a Kansas State shirt and hat on, and
Hey, even if he had K-State gear out there, if it was signed, I guarantee he'd sell it too. It would go.
yeah,
You know, it's like. Go ahead, Raff.
no, that's pretty cool that he's out there signing. Also, that's neat.
Dude, but you know
$20
what, man?
a signature. No, just-
Yeah, yeah. it's gonna cost you.
Almost had you.
Almost had it. Almost had it. Sanders says, "Oh, go get ready, Rico. It doesn't take much for these guys to get totally off the rails."
That's true.
Rico's like, "AD, why did you send me an agenda at 11:30 last night if we're not going to follow it?" And we were all up.
It's fine.
So, listeners, check this out. I'm up on the deck, chilling, doing some work. So I send these guys the agenda for the first part because I'm dipping out actually at 9:00 to the golf event out in Ashland. We think 30 minutes from here, Rico.
What, Ashland?
Ashland Country Club?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Sure.
It's going to take me longer, Raff, to get to, I think, the interstate. I'd probably just go through Waverly, right? Highway 6? No, that's not Highway 6.
No.
Is that Highway? That's not Highway 6. Is that Highway 6, Raff?
The one out to Ashland is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Highway
Cornhusker
6.
Highway turns into Highway 6, or Highway 6 is Cornhusker
There we
Highway.
go. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just take 48th all the way down for that. So before I get out though, we're going to take a short break. Not right now, but coming up pretty quick. Sanderson said, "Check your Twitter, Rico and AD. Not sure if it's the same picture.
It is.
It's
It
not the
is.
same.
Sanderson tagged us. Thanks,
Okay.
Sanderson. Like I said, I quote tweeted. I said, if one of my people isn't out there, I'm gonna be very sad.
Who did you send out there?
One of my friends from high school. She asked. She was like, I live down there. Do you want me to stop by? And I said,
Oh,
yes,
definitely,
please.
definitely. That's a good grab. That's a good take, man. That's a good take.
I was like, it's $20. I'll pay you back.
You guys, I do want to discuss this real quick. And I know you guys, I don't. I'm gonna let you guys discuss that later. I'll let you guys discuss that later.
Okay.
With the signings and things like that. I'll let you discuss that later.
We can do that because you're gonna leave us at some point, and it's gonna be very sad. But it's okay.
You know what I'm just happy about?
What?
This is the first day this week that my voice is almost back.
I wish you still sounded like Doc Rivers.
We can still do that though, Rico.
For your
We
golf
can still
career.
do that though. Because Raff, you're out there at North Platte. You're eating good. You're looking good. But that didn't even sound like that anymore.
It didn't.
Because I literally talked like that Monday.
You had some Dick Vitale in that too at some point.
Was there?
Send us a break, Doc.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, you're listening to The Drive. We got the mayor emeritus out there in North Platte. He's ready to come back home once his belly rubbed, I guess. give or take. We got Rico here that's copping some Adrian Martinez gear. He found out it's actually his son. And you got AD holding it down for a little bit here. Folks, you're listening to the ticket. You listen to the drive, and it's AD and Raff. Rico holding it down, and Nick is not with us. He's out fishing or something of that nature, but we'll be back. He may not be, but we'll be. The ticket.
Keep summer green. Judson Bylene and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation is taking orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer job, install them and forget them outfit, long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
The new season of the Nebraska Lottery's Lucky for Life Ticket Snap promotion is here. Until July 10th, buy a Lucky for Life ticket and enter the voucher number for a chance to win Nebraska football Skybox season tickets, regular Nebraska football season tickets, single game Nebraska football tickets, an incredible weekend football experience, or tickets to volleyball day in Nebraska. So snap to it and enter today. Lucky for Life top prize odds, 1 in 30 million.
What are you doing, hon? I thought we were going to pick up our Powerball with Power Play and Double Play tickets.
Hold on, I have to sit through this video meeting for work.
Do they realize how big the Powerball jackpot is?
I know, but these blowhards keep rambling on.
I don't want to miss my chance to win millions of dollars.
Well, neither do I, but how do I get these windbags to speed it up?
Dave, you're not on mute.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Play Powerball from the Nebraska Lottery. Top prize odds, 1 in 292 million.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, amazing sides. The only problem when they fix you a plate is that at some point, that plate will be empty. But hear me out. What if that plate was never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet. From 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. One price, all you can eat, and it even comes with a drink. Tell your boss you're taking a long lunch and get down there. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate.
This is Bud Seinhorst, President and CEO of LIBA, the Lincoln Independent Business Association. Join us every Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket for the LIBA Business Hour, as we discuss local business and highlight those who are thriving in the Lincoln area. It's the LIBA Business Hour, Saturdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Motor Food is Lincoln's hardest rocking food truck and cafe. Motor Food creates old school comfort food with a 21st century twist and lots of rock and roll attitude. Try the barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese, the grilled chicken Firebird sandwich, a 100% all beef split grilled hot dog, and any version of their funky fries. Stop by the cafe just behind Outback Steakhouse on 48th Street or catch the food truck out and about all spring and summer. Check out their menu, order carry out, or schedule a catering at motorfoodtruck.com.
It's summertime at the Lincoln YMCA. With 3 outdoor pools, swim lessons, camps, youth sports, and child watch, there's never a dull moment for the kids. Take your wellness goals to new heights with the Y's vast array of cardio and strength training options, free group exercise classes, and the dedicated help of their specialists that will work with you to implement a plan customized to meet your needs. With 4 convenient locations, there's a YMCA near you. Let's make this the best summer yet. Visit ymcalincoln.org to join today. The YMCA, for a better us.
If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, listen up. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Another hot, humid day as we'll see an afternoon high of 92 under mostly sunny skies. South winds could gust around 20 to 25. Late tonight, showers and thunderstorms will try to push into the region, a low of 69. So we start off the day tomorrow with some showers and storms, then heat back up with a high of 93. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright, 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It's Friday. AD's about to go out and swing the golf clubs and be an inspiration to some soldiers. Where soldiers are inspiration to us, but AD always has that way with words, though, that I'm sure it'll be powerful. So,
well, Raff,
sorry that I'm missing it.
I appreciate it. I wish you were here, brother. It's always I'm humbled by it. I never take this microphone or that stage for granted because it is a privilege, man. Because it is. I'm grateful for it. Definitely grateful for it, and grateful because Raff, you know what time it is.
Now punting.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. 1908, Nebraska's border. What's that blew you away?
Whoa.
1908, Nebraska Board of Regents okays a 30,000 land purchase for a football field and drill grounds. Nebraska Field, just south of today's Memorial Stadium, will be the Cornhuskers' home for 14 seasons. Fellas, $30,000. Think about that.
30,000?
30 grand. That wouldn't get them office furniture in one office hardly right now for $30,000. And you can, you know what I'm saying?
You can get a nice scooter.
Yeah. Here's your file cabinet and your armoire. You know?
Here's a stack of papers.
That is it. That is it. And in 2008, during this time, this week, this week, after being fired as Nebraska head coach, Bill Callahan settles as the New York Jets offensive line coach. You guys, I'm going to tell you this, man. Coach Callahan, and I've heard this from other people as far as even coaches in the league, dude, one of the best offensive line coaches in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
true.
Hands down, one of the best O-line coaches in the NFL. And I still feel, guys, had he changed coordinators, I think he would have lasted a longer too, man. What do you guys think?
If they would have just, it's some people just aren't meant to be head coaches. Yeah. So can you imagine Callahan just here as the O-line coach? That would have been fantastic.
Oh,
it would have worked out. It would have worked out very well.
Yeah.
Depending on who the head coach was.
Absolutely.
But,
and you can't call Oklahoma fans, blanket hillbillies either, though.
No, that's kind of a problem.
You can't do the
Yeah, no.
He was like, I didn't call those people hillbillies. I said, hey, watch, you're gonna slip on that, Billy.
You're gonna slip on that hill, Billy.
You're gonna slip on that hill. Hey, Coach, remember that? Coach, how do you feel about being blown out by 50? I really don't want to address that right now.
I'm okay.
I'm just trying to figure a way not to totally cuss you out.
I'm kind of mad right now. So if you'd get out of my face, that would be great.
What's the quickest way out of Nebraska, Husker fan?
Got it.
Before I do the early 80 attitude adjuster, I'm looking, Rico, because my mind is not coming up for some reason here. Did someone say 48th is closed to North?
Yeah, if you want to stay off 48th.
Stay off?
Yeah.
Or stay
off.
I think I would try to get out. Chase B was saying take O Street down to 148th and then take a left. That'll get you out of all the construction. But when I left Lincoln, 48th was closed.
Yeah, it still is.
Why can't I just do 56th Street?
Yeah, maybe we can do that.
Yeah, you could do that.
56 and just roll
Yeah.
and just go to way yeah, I could do that.
Yeah,
I? Yeah,
you could do that.
56. Yeah, do 56. I appreciate that though. That text line, let me know about that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I could try.
Hey,
that
before you do the attitude adjustment, we got a birthday today, AD.
Oh yeah, shout it out.
Okay, I gotta get my Kent Pavelka ready to go. Schlesinger's in there for a touchdown. Happy birthday, Corey Schlesinger, 51 years old today.
Wow. Rockhead is 51?
51.
You know, my locker used to be next to Rockhead's, and we'd be get dressed. One time we got done with practice, we lifted, we came back in, we're in our towels, whatever. And I looked at Rockhead, he says, I'm gonna go lift some weights, AD. I said, why? You're finished. What else can you do? I mean, the dude was built like the lifter of the year statue. That's how he looked. I said, why? I mean, what are you going to do?
Are you just going to lift the entire weight?
Yeah. I'll never forget Raff and Rico. I looked at him. I'm going to go lift AD. He was real cool, very quiet. But I ain't got to say that. You already know he would bust your Noel all the time. But I'm looking at him.
Bench the stadium? Yeah. What are you talking about?
Dude, literally, his wrist was bigger than my arms. And I looked at Rock, and I'm sitting on my locker. I'm sitting on my stool. He's looking at me sitting in his stool, and I'm looking at this dude. It looked like somebody got a chisel and a hammer and chiseled his shoulders on. I'm thinking, Corey, what more are you gonna do, bro? I think you're good.
There's no more muscles.
Yeah,
there's not like there's a small muscle in there that you missed.
I'm not sure what more you're putting on there, bro. But you know what? Hence why he played as long as he did in the career that he had. So happy birthday to Corey, man. The 80 Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. Again, that's ilc.net/careers. Folks, the 80 Attitude Adjustment today is this. The body always quits before the mind. Okay. And what do I mean by that? If you tell your body to keep going, it will keep going, regardless of what it may be. If it's something you've been putting off, if you put your mind to it and says, no, we're going to do this, regardless of what it is. We was talking with Sip this morning about the letters. A lot of things that I keep saying, no, I don't feel like doing this. If you make the decision in your mind, you'll do it. You'll do it. The body will always quit before the mind. So, meaning, take care of your mind, folks. In this crazy day and age of negativity, of pessimism, and doom and gloom, and take care of your mind because the body will always quit. Think about that. Keep that in mind. I had to tell myself that this morning, man. Didn't want to do a certain thing, lifted weights. I'm like, I'm not doing cardio today. My body was like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. Not that I can't do it. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like it. And it's kind of like I said yesterday, don't wait until you can't do it to where you want to do it, because then all options are on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Take care of the mind, folks. Take care of the mind. The body will always quit before the mind. Do it because you can. Folks, Raff and Rico are going to take you guys and gals home. Thank you for listening and keep listening. I'll see you on Monday. In fact, we'll have a full show on Monday. All the boys will all be back in town. Yep. Rico's like, I can forget being with you godforsaken men and your bad singing.
Maybe I'll sleep in a little bit.
Hey, and a big shout out, folks, to Rico. Rico held it down dang near all day yesterday. That's a hard thing to do, show after show after show after show after show. So big shout out to you, Rico. Appreciate you, little bro. Raff, I'll holler at you, big dog. Folks, we'll be right back. It's The Drive with AD, Raff, and Rico holding it down. The Merits, this is in North Platte. It's The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhill Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club or space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? No, forget that. How about a margarita club? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge and join the best club in town. 10 flavors of margaritas like Maui Wowie, burnt pineapple, and mango tango. Try all 10 of them and receive your own souvenir margarita glass. Make it your new Monday night tradition. $4 margaritas and $4 taco baskets. Grab the crew and head on over Monday nights or any night. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
The days of internet contracts and heavy fine print are over. It's time to experience hassle-free service with no contracts or hidden fees. That's the Allo promise. Allo Communications provides fiber internet, TV, and phone services with fair and no-nonsense pricing. All backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee, 24/7 local support 365 days a year, and a monthly bill you can count on. Don't settle for gimmicks. Settle for hassle-free with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/hassle-free.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in June. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Y'all feeling lucky? Luke Combs here, and I have an exclusive opportunity for you to win $500,000 by joining me in the Living Lucky with Luke Combs lottery experience. When it rains, it pours for lucky fans and lottery players who enter to win a chance of a lifetime. Join me in Nashville for a private concert at the iconic Ryman Auditorium in 2024. One lucky winner will have the chance to walk away with $500,000 at the end of the show.
Details at nelottery.com. Living Lucky with Luke Combs ticket top prize odds 1 in 128,000.
Guys, it's that time again. Another 10-week challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is starting on July 8th. I joined Farrell's a little over a year ago, and with their help, I've lost over 125 pounds and can confidently say I'm in the best shape of my life. The 10-week challenge combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching in a way that is approachable and achievable for any skill level. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the cost of enrollment. Head to theticketfm.com and click on the banner on the homepage to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 70th and Vine or 40th and Yankee Hill.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-9462.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Another hot, humid day as we'll see an afternoon high of 92 under mostly sunny skies. South winds could gust around 20 to 25. Late tonight, showers and thunderstorms will try to push into the region, a low of 69. So we start off the day tomorrow with some showers and storms, then heat back up with a high of 93. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright, 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history. We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It's Friday. AD's on his way to Ashland. Hopefully he'll find his way out there. There are a lot of Texans saying 56 does not go all the way through to Cornhusker, but I'm sure he'll just take a right and a left, and he'll get there. So I have no worries in AD's abilities and finding his way out to Ashland, Nebraska today. But before we get to talking about NBA basketball, we got to cover the draft a little bit and the trades and all that good stuff. And we got Rico, Mr. NBA, in the house, so we're good to go on that. But NFL football, how are you seeing the developing? I guess it already is kind of a rivalry, but just kind of the banter going between like Travis Kelce and Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah, because Jamar Chase was saying like he doesn't know who Patrick Mahomes is, or so he's like Pat who or whatever, and Patrick Mahomes posted a picture after they got their Super Bowl rings, and he's like Pat me, or so I don't know what he said, and then Travis Kelce's firing back at Jamar Chase saying like you got to respect the greats or whatever, something like that. So it's this Chiefs Bengals rivalry is heating up, and I love it. I am here for it.
Yeah, December 31st, 2023 is going to be quite the game. I laugh because when Jamar Chase did that interview, I mean, he was clearly smiling when he said it. I mean, it was I think it was intended to be a joke, but it's funny how like I have to say like the Chiefs for like winning is like even last year when they won the championship and it was like, you all forgot about us, and they act like everybody was against them, but it was like everybody was picking them. With Patrick Mahomes as the quarterback, you never can.
So I agree with you to a certain extent, and I think that it's ridiculous that they're saying, people weren't picking them or whatever. But there was a lot of prognosticators on four-letter networks or bigger networks who were, looking at the AFC West and saying, the Chiefs' time has passed. Look at the Broncos with Russell Wilson. Look at the Raiders and what they've done, all the defensive people they've picked up. The Chargers, Justin Herbert's going to take another step forward, and their defense is great. And there were a decent amount of people who were saying the Chiefs weren't going to win the AFC West. So although a vast majority of people were still picking the Chiefs, they decided to single out the like 25 people who picked against them.
Yeah, I laughed about that, and then like hearing it again, he's like, you got to respect Patrick and all that, and I'm like, I totally understand it, but I know Jamar Chase, I'm sure respects Patrick Mahomes, but I just thought it was just an entertaining off-season interview, but I'm here for it. I hope that those games are so much fun. I love watching the Bengals and Chiefs play. The way they go back and forth, so. That'll be an exciting New Year's Eve game, that's for sure. I had to get on the phone real quick and check on the college football playoff because I was like, please don't be on December 31st at the same exact time. But they actually kick off January 1st this year. So
perfect.
So we're good to go.
Let's go to. Is it in Kansas City or is it in Cincinnati?
I think it's Kansas City. Let me see here.
You want to go to GJA Field, whatever it is?
No, I'm going to watch that from the friendly confines of my couch because I got a feeling it's going to be a little chilly if it's in actually if it's in Kansas City or Cincinnati, it's going to be super chill.
Just use your connections. I know you know people and get us a box.
Get us a box. Yeah. I'll just call down to Clark Hunt, see what he can do. Yep, it's at Kansas City.
Yeah, you know people.
Yeah, call Clark Hunt.
Maybe we'll ask AD for about a month not to show up here and just do speeches.
Yeah.
And we'll get ourselves a box.
That works. I don't even know if Eric Warfield, when he goes down there, if he sits in a box or where he sits at. He probably sits up they probably have some sort of players.
Oh, they have like a players lounge. I guarantee you.
Yeah, so he probably gets that.
They're not going to have their former players out amongst the peasants.
Neil Smith out there doing the baseball bat swing in the crowd.
Yeah, what's going on? What are we doing?
But
They're either down on the field with the players and the heaters, or they're up in the boxes.
Yeah, but we'll be seeing a lot more Neil Smith, I have a feeling, over the next coming years at Nebraska games. So that'll be cool to see him. Maybe he'll let me wear one of his Super Bowl rings, his Broncos Super Bowl rings. That is.
Okay. Whatever. You and your Broncos.
The Broncos, quite the team right there, baby.
They're not.
Did you see also?
Be crazy.
He good.
Must be crazy.
Did you see? Oh God, why am I forgetting his name? The Jets.
Aaron Rodgers, Sauce Gardner,
second string quarterback. Why am I forgetting?
White?
No, from BYU.
Why
am I forgetting it?
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson. Did you see the video that came out of him yesterday? He's like throwing exactly like Aaron Rodgers now, like his form.
Wow.
I was like, man, he's just like cloning him.
He's and like then, but he's not good.
I love the Aaron Rodgers when he did his press conference and he came out and said that Zach Wilson wasn't making his life a living hell quite yet.
That's when he goes, he's going to make my life a living hell on the field. I'm going to make his life heaven off the field.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's fantastic. This is great. There is no way that this works, and I'm here for it.
I don't know.
There's no way this works. There's no way that Aaron Rodgers and the Jets actually works.
I bet it does, but I'm not betting my Twitter.
What do you think has a better chance of happening? The Broncos making the Super Bowl or the Jets winning the AFC East?
Oh.
And you guys can join in. Honda Blinken Hotline starter name and text line 402-464-5685. What has a better chance?
I'm going to say the Jets win in the East.
Yeah? Even though, I mean, the Bills, I don't know what they're going to be without Stephon. I'm not scared of the Bills without Stephon, which is weird to say, just one player, but yeah. I'm not scared of them without Stephon. Miami is one, helmet bouncing off the turf away from being bad again.
Yeah.
The Patriots, I don't know. Like, that's my team, and I don't know. They got an offensive coordinator now, but they still have a crappy offense. And then the Jets, they have Aaron Rodgers, but it's still the Jets.
Yeah,
they could be. The AFC East could either be really good or really bad.
Yeah, I think the Jets will be good because they were pretty decent last year, and now they're getting a happy Aaron Rodgers that actually wants to be there and participate. I think that's huge. It'll be funny if it goes south, if he has a lot of injuries and stuff like that, how that would play out. But I don't know. Yeah, they should be. They'll be okay. I'd say they'll be. The Dolphins are the team that I look at and I'm like could be really good, but like you said, you just don't know with Tua what's going to happen with him. So
if Tua stays healthy all season, they're going to be a really good team, which just pains me to say, and I hope that Sorensen isn't listening. But if Tua stays healthy, they're going to be a really solid team. They have enough weapons around him that it won't really matter what he does. It's going to be kind of hard to mess that up. But if he goes down, I like Mike White, but I don't like Mike White that much.
Yeah, not enough to he's not against Aaron Rodgers and Josh Allen. Because the Bills, that's a team like if they don't get Stephon Diggs back or happy or whatever they're going to do with him, they don't really have much at receiver path. Was it Gabriel
Davis?
Gabriel Davis.
Yeah, but I don't even know who's on that team anymore. Like Stephon Diggs is one A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3 receiver. Like he is everything for that offense. And he'll take double, triple teams, whatever, and open up the passing lanes for everybody else. But if you don't have him, I don't know how many other players on that roster are going to be able to take double teams or to win one-on-one battles easily or any of that. So it's going to be really interesting to see what Josh Allen has to work with up in Buffalo.
And then if you take Diggs away with Allen, then he's going to feel like he's got to do more. So that means probably more carries running the ball. That means more hits he's taking. And like I continue to say with him is like he can continue playing the way he's playing, but he's only going to have like a 14 or 15-year career. Or
he won't have that long.
Is he going to get more selective and maybe, run it out to where he can play 18 or 19 years? But some of those hits he takes, I mean, I love watching him play. I mean, he is a football player's player, but sometimes you got to pick and choose your battles. Sometimes he's always going for it. And then if you don't have Diggs there, then that just adds on to the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at their roster right now. They did add Dalton Kincaid from I think it was Dallas.
Oh yeah, tight end.
So they have Dalton Kincaid and Dawson Knox at tight end. That's a pretty good 1-2 punch right there. But then at wide receiver, outside of Stephon Diggs, I'm going to read some names to you and see if you know who they are.
All right.
I sure don't. Marcel Adderman.
No.
Isaiah Coulter.
No again.
Gabe Davis.
Yep. And he's spotty. He'll have his big games here and then, but he's not a number one receiver.
Deontay Hardy.
No.
Keyshawn Johnson. But not that Keyshawn Johnson.
Yeah.
This one's spelled Keeesean.
Yeah, no.
He's from Fresno State.
Yep.
Desmond Patman.
Nope.
Khalil Shakir.
Yes. Played for the Broncos, I believe, in a preseason.
Okay. Boise State guy.
Yep.
Tyrell Shavers.
Nope.
Trent Sherfield.
Nope.
Justin Shorter. I've heard that name.
Yeah.
Brian Thompson.
Nope.
Jalen Wayne.
Nope.
That's their receiving core.
Yeah, they're in trouble. They need Diggs changes everything. They have Diggs, then Gabriel Davis becomes more of a threat because Stephon Diggs is pulling the double coverage off him. Mm-hmm. But they don't. Yeah,
and he's able to go one-on-one with the number 2 corner, and that's more his. If he's on the number 1 corner, I don't have that much faith in him. Not to say he's not a good player, but it's not. I don't know if he can win that one-on-one matchup more often than not.
Yeah, they have got to find a way to make Diggs happy and get him back.
Or they're just going to run, a lot of big formations, a lot of tight formations, and just have both of those tight ends running the ball, even though for whatever reason they don't run the ball as much as they probably should.
Yeah.
With
but the running backs aren't all that great either.
Well, let's see, because I don't remember who they have at running back either. I don't remember really anything about them. Okay, running back.
Singletary.
They do not have Devin Singletary. They do have my guy from the Patriots and from Alabama, Damian Harris, who is a big back. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
They have James Cook, Nyheim Hines, Jordan Mims, and Latavius Murray.
Latavius came from the Broncos. He's getting up there, though. He's 33 now.
I mean, they have 3 former starters in Latavius, Nyheim, and Damian Harris. I don't know if James Cook started or not. I don't think he did, but Damian, Nyheim, and Latavius were all former starters on different teams. So, I mean, they have that going for them in the running back room, but none of them are game breakers.
Yeah, they
are workhorse backs that you're like, yeah, we're going to give you, 34 carries. You're going to be over 130 yards and like a touchdown or 2.
I think the window closed on Buffalo.
It closed so quickly.
Yeah,
quickly.
They had their 3 years, and I think it's over. And then AD just texted in, "Oh man, I went through Havelock, and there's a sign that says, Raff, you owe us an apology, and we want it." Oh man, I love the north side of Lincoln. This has all been misconstrued somehow. I love Havelock. I love the aisles. I love. Oh, it is Arnold's Tavern. I love Arnold's Tavern. I love it all. I love North Lincoln. Man, I don't get it. I love North Platte.
Do you really, though?
Yes. Yes.
Whatever you say.
I lived in North Lincoln for a year.
Yeah.
That counts.
I messed up. Dalton Kincaid wasn't from Dallas. He's the Utah tight end.
Okay, so I knew he played tight end. I was like, you're thinking of Dalton. Was it Dalton Schultz?
I think so. I don't know. There's another Dalton at tight end.
There was a
somewhere.
Dalton for the Cowboys. Yeah, I think he signed with something. Did he sign with Miami or I don't know.
I don't know. I just know there's another Dalton that's a tight end in the NFL, and that's what I thought it was.
Yep.
I was wrong. I apologize.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Look, it's not looking great for them. Although I like Dalton Kincaid, this team doesn't look like a Super Bowl contending team. Now, we could be wrong. Somebody could have a breakout year. It happens every year. There's always somebody, but it doesn't seem great for Buffalo this year. It does seem like their window might have closed. And Josh Allen might be running a lot this year.
Yeah. Bryce says the only Dalton he knows is from Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Yeah, I just think like last year going into the season, Buffalo was kind of like that team. But this year I'm sitting looking at it and I'm like, oh boy, this is not good. If they don't have Stephon Diggs, that changes the whole complexion. And even with Stephon Diggs, I don't think that they would be one of my. I mean, right now it's Kansas City and Cincinnati have got to be the two picks to represent the AFC, I would think.
With Stephon Diggs, Buffalo is far and away my pick to win the AFC East. Without Stephon Diggs, I think they're third.
Yeah.
I think he makes that much of a difference. Just his route running, his leadership, just everything he's able to do, the way he's able to just be one of the best receivers in the game when he's playing, especially with Josh Allen. I think that he just changes everything so much on the offensive side for Buffalo that without him, it's going to be a struggle for them to, mix the ball around to other receivers and other tight ends. Yeah, sure, they'll get their touches, but it's not going to be as wide open as it would be if Stephon was there because he draws so much attention with his skills and his abilities.
Yeah, and then you got to think also if Stephon Diggs does not come back to Buffalo and Josh Allen is able to lead them to an AFC East title, he'd probably have to be the MVP just for the fact that it is going to be a one-man show leading them on offense.
Yeah, their defense is solid. Somebody said their defense is going to be improved with the healthy Von Miller. Their defense is great. That's not going to be a problem for them. It's just going to be scoring the ball. Unless their defense can score, then they won't have any problems. If they want to pull in Iowa and just score on defense more than they do on offense. We have a caller. Do you want to take a caller really quick and then get to a break?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we've got Chris on the Honda of Lincoln hotline. Chris, welcome into the drive.
Hey, yeah. I just think Josh Allen's one of the most overrated players in football. He hasn't really accomplished anything. And when you hit your wagon to a diva wide receiver, I mean, diva wide receivers don't win championships. I can't think of a diva who won a championship. They always are locker room cancers and just cause more problems than they're worth. So the Bills are done. I mean, they had their chance, and now it's the cancer's spreading. So I just don't see them as a serious threat.
Yep.
Okay, thank you, Chris.
I mean, he's got a point. I mean, look at Diggs right now. I mean, he's kind of taken away from, making it about himself, and the team sees that. It stinks because I kind of wanted the Bills to win a championship just for the city of Buffalo, but right now it's like that train I think left the station. Mm-hmm. I don't see them being one of the top teams right now, and even with Stephon Diggs, just weeding off those receivers. I mean, yeah, he'll be happy. He's going to get a bunch of targets, but defenses in the NFL, they're able to adjust to, just only one receiver. They needed 2 and a 3 badly.
Well, at least with when it was Stephon and he was the clear-cut number one, they were able to kind of makeshift 2s and 3s with the receiving cores that they had. And again, that's just I think that's just a credit to his skill and his abilities as a wide receiver.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, well, we will throw it to break. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, listen up. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Too many people believe that chronic pain, allergies, or illness are permanent and something you're stuck with. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness has been proving that narrative wrong for 29 years and changing lives for the better in the process. Their team is trained in the newest, most advanced pain-relieving techniques and ways to deal with toxins, allergies, pollution, and emotion that make you ill. Call today for a free consultation at 531-254-5695 or go to NovotnyNutritionandWellness.com. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness, located at 7th and Superior. Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Motor Food is Lincoln's hardest rocking food truck and cafe. Motor Food creates old school comfort food with a 21st century twist and lots of rock and roll attitude. Try the barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese, the grilled chicken Firebird sandwich, a 100% all beef split grilled hot dog, and any version of their funky fries. Stop by the cafe just behind Outback Steakhouse on 48th Street or catch the food truck out and about all spring and summer. Check out their menu, order carry out, or schedule a catering at motorfoodtruck.com. Guys, it's that time again. Another 10-week challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is starting on July 8th. I joined Farrell's a little over a year ago, and with their help, I've lost over 125 pounds and can confidently say I'm in the best shape of my life. The 10-week challenge combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching in a way that is approachable and achievable for any skill level. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the cost of enrollment. Head to theticketfm.com and click on the banner on the homepage to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 70th and Vine or 40th and Yankee Hill.
This is Bud Seinhorst, President and CEO of LIBA, the Lincoln Independent Business Association. Join us every Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket for the LIBA Business Hour, as we discuss local business and highlight those who are thriving in the Lincoln area. It's the LIBA Business Hour, Saturdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
BJ, did you ever get a chance to meet Broderick Sandman Thomas? Yeah.
He had 1 year where he just went off.
Tampa?
Yeah, he had 174 tackles.
Wow.
And 11 sacks in 1991. 7 forced fumbles.
That's why, like when I asked Terrell, who's the best linebackers? I don't know if I've ever heard Broderick Thomas come out of Terrell's mouth. It's always same guys, Jay Foreman, Levant David.
Very rude.
But again, if you don't watch the tape, you don't know how good they were.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. They have all your favorite Italian dishes. They have Italian hand-picked wines, seafood, steaks. They have it all at Florial's. Just visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. And it's Friday, so if you're looking for a good place for a nice little date night, Florial's tonight. Get there, book it, bam.
Delicious. I still need to eat there, actually. I can't say delicious. I haven't eaten there yet.
It's good. It's good.
It sounds amazing.
Oh, if you get a chance, you can go to like their Florial's Facebook page and see all the different dishes they create. It is so looks good, tastes good. It's good.
Like a little taste. It's like we were actually in Italy.
Yeah.
You think there's anybody there with a familiar name that we might run into? Maybe he left Italy after being turned down and heartbroken.
Oh gosh, he got a lot of run on this program.
He really did. I don't know. He's one of the more popular in terms of Italians in Lincoln. He might be one of the most popular.
Oh, definitely, and then
or least popular, depending on how you look at it.
I knew once Naya came on the phone yesterday, the first question I had to ask was, "How's he doing?"
The text line was blowing up with the question. They were like, "Tell us,
let us know." So,
but I just want to real quick mention the College World Series last night. I know we mentioned it a little bit, but the men's College World Series last night, LSU, as Raff mentioned, gives Wake Forest their first back-to-back losses of the season, probably in the worst timing that they could have ever imagined. The one of the two games they needed to win, they couldn't win either one of them, falling in extra innings, a walk-off, Tommy Tanks home run to a relief pitcher who had just gotten in the game. I can't imagine being that relief pitcher coming in, doing all your warm-ups, coming in just like, all right, I just need to figure a way to get this guy out, keep this guy on first, and we'll keep playing. And the first pitch you throw goes over the wall.
Yeah, that's sports right there. That is sports. I mean, and then the fact that, well, Tommy Tanks, Tommy White, he'll have that memory for the rest of his life. He'll be comped every meal down in Baton Rouge as long as he lives. And then meanwhile, you have the other guy, and oh man, he's gonna have to live with that. That is definitely the agony of defeat right there. So
yeah, that picture is gonna be all over the place for a while. Just sometimes I hate when TV show when the cameras do that, when they find the person who just gave up something crazy and they find that person and just immediately go like zoom in on their face. Because you see Tommy rounding first, he's celebrating, and then it immediately goes to the pitcher and he's just walking back and he's like just chewing on the gum. He's just like, his face like, I don't know what just happened. Like it just hadn't sunk in. Like, all right, is it over? Are we done?
That is craziness. So then all the eyes of the state are they looking at Bellevue West at 10:30 today, or?
Yeah, well, they're looking at the Instagram at least at 10:30 a.m. Here in a little less than an hour, a little under an hour. Isaiah McMorris and Davon Hall said yesterday on their Twitters that they will be announcing their commitments today at 10:30 a.m. There is growing optimism that both will choose Nebraska. There is an undertone of Davon Hall finally got that Tennessee offer that he's kind of been waiting for.
Yeah.
So we'll see, they just offered him a couple days ago. So we'll see if he's able to, if he's able to get, more conversations in with them. If he does end up committing to them, if he, schedules an official visit or an unofficial at some point. I'm sure he's taken a couple unofficials without being offered a scholarship quite yet. But Davon Hall gets the Tennessee offer, but is still looking like a lean to Nebraska. There were things coming out last week that said that Nebraska and Davon had mutually agreed to kind of part ways. But then earlier this week, I was seeing more and more crystal balls and predictions for him choosing Nebraska or going to Nebraska. So him and Isaiah McMorris, it seems are both going to choose the Huskers here at 10:30, which 2 more wide receivers on top of a class of 6 from this last recruiting class.
Yeah.
They're just loading up on athletes on the offensive end at wide receiver.
I like too, though. I'm sure Daniel Kalen's thrown a lot of balls to those two guys, so that's huge. And then I've got to ask the question: will Omar Hills shoot the cannons once or twice if they both commit? Because they're both committing pretty much at the same time. So we have 2 posts where he always posts the cannon shooting over Memorial Stadium. So I've been wondering about that.
Well, I think you could put 2 now.
So you go for the 2
2 videos. So I think he on the same tweet. So I think he just puts both of them, and he just puts boom times 2.
Double cannons.
It's necessary. It would be necessary. That's what would that be? 3 of the top 5 players in the state committing to Nebraska.
Yeah,
because Carter Nelson still hasn't made his decision.
And then I saw a picture of Carter Nelson and Daniel Kalen together. So that always bodes well when they're hanging out together. So
well, they were playing ping pong a couple weeks ago before Carter went on his official to Georgia with Dylan Raiola. But still,
I'm starting to. So does he prefer Daniel Kalen or Danny Kalen or Dan? What's his preference?
That is a question that we need to ask him, because
we need to ask him
every type of way. I've seen Daniel, Danny, Dimes, Kalen, Danny, Kalen, Daniel, Danny, Kalen. I don't know. It's
D Money.
Yeah. Just call him Dimes. I don't know.
Dimes Kalen. Or DK.
I was like, just call him DK.
DK, the new D. He's the new DK.
Somebody needs to get him a red tie with DK on it.
Yes.
He needs to talk to Nintendo and see if he needs a sponsor by Nintendo. That's what he needs.
Yes.
It's
the new
necessary. DK throws barrels. Danny throws dimes.
We're out here giving them nicknames.
Come on, hey, somebody hire me.
We need to get him on the show.
Can we?
I would assume so.
Sure, we can. Well, we don't. No, yeah, we can. We can.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't know if we have to go through the channels with Nebraska, but he's not signed with Nebraska.
Yeah, he's not signed yet.
Yeah, I think that would just be that.
I think that's my new goal in life. I think I'm going to try getting Danny Kalen to come on the show and let us know what his favorite nicknames are.
Or just what he prefers to be called.
Yeah. D-Money, DK, Legend of the Fall. Oh, no, that's John Elway's nickname. He can't have that one.
You're the worst. Somebody said Drift King.
Drift King, yes. He wants to race the new.
I don't think he's running that much.
The new DK, baby. Fast and the Furious.
Oh, my goodness. Ridiculous.
Yes.
But totally on point. Did you want to get into the NBA draft? Even though it was kind of there was really no drama?
I think I was more surprised about Chris Paul getting traded to Golden State.
Yeah, that happened and is weird, and I still don't know how that's going to work out, because Chris Paul is a floor general. He's going to, he is definitely a guy that works the best with the ball in his hands. I think Steph Curry has he's shown the ability to work really well without the ball in his hands, and he can just keep moving without the ball and cut and find open space, catch and shoot. He's still really good at that. But the issue there that you would find outside of those two, let's say you want Chris Paul to be the starting point guard, you move Steph to the 2, right?
Yeah.
Is Clay going to move to the 3, and then does Andrew Wiggins come off the bench?
Yeah.
Or are you going to run a short lineup and have Andrew Wiggins at the 4, and whoever else, I don't know. Jonathan Kuminga still has to get some play at some point, but he would probably be your four. Like, I don't know how they would manage to get all of these people on the floor. Who comes off the bench? Who's willing to come off the bench?
Yeah.
But then again, I don't think they keep Chris Paul. I think this was more of a Jordan Poole dump, and they just found somebody that was willing to take him. They might buy Chris Paul out, let him choose where he wants to go after that, or try to find a new trade partner. But I just don't see Chris Paul working with Steph, Clay, and Wiggins.
Well, I was thinking too that maybe they bring him in, they put him low on the minutes, to save his legs for the playoffs, but then trying to do that never works out. So I don't know. NBA is weird to me. It's like they're all on minute restrictions and trying to figure all that out. So, and then Charlotte ended up taking Brandon Miller, so him and Michael Jordan, they can have some friendly discussions.
Yeah, he chose Brandon Miller, and Sanderson tagged me in a post on Twitter about Mitch Kupchak talking about why he likes Brandon Miller, and he doesn't really have a reason. So that's a good sign, I guess.
Yeah.
We took him because, well,
he's good.
He was there.
He's good.
I don't know. It's gonna be fun to see because I think he does fit a lot better in Charlotte than Scoot Henderson would. But I really like Scoot Henderson.
Scoot.
Yeah, maybe it's me and number 3 overall picks. I don't know. It's something about him.
And I'm not a basketball junkie by no means. I didn't even know there were 2 brothers that were that good. They got drafted.
The twins.
That's crazy.
Amen and Asar. I don't know how to say his name.
Azur.
Yeah, I feel bad about it. But
yeah, I saw that. I was like, I never even heard of them before. I'm like, I better watch a little bit more basketball.
Yeah, now the parents need to figure out how they're going to split time between, I think it was, Houston and Detroit?
Yeah, I think so.
Have fun with that. Don't know which games you're going to go to, but
you just need that private jet.
Which one's more important?
Yeah.
Do you not go to any games until they play each other? Then you go to that one, and then you start splitting time. Whoever's game you go to first is going to think that they're the better twin.
Just get the NBA package and just watch it from home. Give them a call after the game.
That makes perfect sense.
Oh, we covered it all on the drive. That's for sure.
We do. You want to send us to break, my good sir?
Sounds good. We're going to throw it to break, and then when we get back, we'll have the RGT. All right. Be back in a second.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Brown Shoe Fit has all types of shoes for you to excel this summer. Check out their new Keen and Tiva brand sandals for hiking and Olukai sandals for sitting by the pool. Plus, they're stocked up on Hey Dukes to catch you up on the latest shoe fashion. They also have shoes in brands like Brooks, Hoka, Merrell, On, and many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Aetrex. Stop by Brown Shoe Fit today, just south of 66 and Q in Lincoln.
There's never been a better time to earn more on your checking account. Open a free Kasasa Cash checking account with Liberty First Credit Union and earn up to 5.5% APY for up to $40,000. It's simple. Open your Kasasa Cash checking account online or stop into any of the 4 Lincoln locations or Seward and Omaha branches. Liberty First makes switching easy, and Kasasa checking is always free. See libertyfirstcu.com for details. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Keep your planter.
Upgrade your technology with a John Deere Performance Upgrade Kit from Landmark Implement. Choose from ExactEmerge, MaxEmerge 5, or MaxEmerge 5E electric drive row units. Take your planter to the next level. Improve yield potential and profitability without buying new. Get new technology, increased performance, and confidence from your planter that's already in your shed. Contact your local Landmark location to order your John Deere Performance Upgrade Kit and experience the Landmark difference.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships, one with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club or space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? No, forget that. How about a margarita club? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge and join the best club in town. 10 flavors of margaritas like Maui Wowie, burnt pineapple, and mango tango. Try all 10 of them and receive your own souvenir margarita glass. Make it your new Monday night tradition. $4 margaritas and $4 taco baskets. Grab the crew and head on over Monday nights or any night. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
Too many people believe that chronic pain, allergies, or illness are permanent and something you're stuck with. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness has been proving that narrative wrong for 29 years and changing lives for the better in the process. Their team is trained in the newest, most advanced pain-relieving techniques and ways to deal with toxins, allergies, pollution, and emotion that make you ill. Call today for a free consultation at 531-254-5695 or go to novotnynutritionandwellness.com. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness, located at 7th and Superior.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Another hot, humid day as we'll see an afternoon high of 92 under mostly sunny skies. South winds could gust around 20 to 25. Late tonight, showers and thunderstorms will try to push into the region, a low of 69. So we start off the day tomorrow with some showers and storms, then heat back up with a high of 93. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright, 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I did it again. I forgot to click the video button again. I got to be better at this.
It's okay. It happened. Well, you shouldn't have to do it for a while after today.
Yep. I make my return back to studio on Monday. I'm excited. No more worrying about the internet freezing and, oh, man, so much pressure every time when I'm in the hotel doing the show. But
no more sounding like you're talking through a tin can.
Yeah, with my string. I went out and tried to get some of that heavy-duty string so the signal would come in better. But
yeah, come on, man.
I do what I can. It's made the week go really fast compared to prior years where I've been out here. So
just sitting there not doing a show.
Yeah, getting to see everybody back in Lincoln. Usually I don't see anybody. It's just text messaging for 2 weeks. But
yeah, I could see how that would be rough.
Yeah. But it was pretty cool, though, yesterday when Kellen from Sutherland walked up. I was like, holy cow, a listener has came to visit.
You're like, is this what John Elway feels like?
Yes. He didn't ask for an autograph. Actually, I believe he's a Raiders fan, too. So there was,
oh, no.
But he still came to visit. See, okay. Broncos fans and Raiders fans can coexist. Just like the Chiefs and Broncos fans, just like South Lincoln and North Lincoln, we all can coexist.
Do you get along with Chargers fans?
Oh, yeah. I love Chargers fans.
Okay.
I love them all. I'm a man of the people.
Whatever, man. There's only one Jets fan that I get along with.
I know a Jets. Yep. I actually only know one Jets fan, so that's easy.
Hey, same. Is it the same person?
I don't know. Is his name Chris?
No, it is not.
No. So there's 2 Jets fans out there.
Wow. Shout out to Mike Sauter.
Chris Chamelka is my Jets fan. I still have no clue how he's a Jets fan, but oh well.
The only 2 Jets fans in Lincoln.
Yeah,
in Nebraska. Sorry.
Well, he's not even in Nebraska anymore. He moved to Wisconsin, so now he's
well, then there's only one.
But he's not. He doesn't like Aaron Rodgers, so it's a heck of a twist. So
he moved to Wisconsin, and then Aaron Rodgers left, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm free."
Yeah.
And then he went to the Jets, and he's like, "No."
And now it's his quarterback.
Well, that's fun.
That's what happens.
That's what dislike will get you. All right.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen,
they end up being your quarterback. I wanted Aaron Rodgers to be my quarterback last year, though. Oh, well. We got Russell.
You wanted anybody but Russell to be your quarterback last year.
Oh, when we got Russell, I was like, oh, yeah, we'll be fine. You know, yeah.
It was rainbows and sunshine and flowers.
Yep.
And then the game started.
He's going to give me 30 touchdown passes, 8 interceptions. I mean, his statistics the prior 10 years were always that. And then he comes to Denver, and it's like, he can't throw a touchdown pass.
30 interceptions.
We struggled. We'll be all right, though.
It happens. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Tune up the big song.
It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take right now.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to the North 40 Chop House here in North Platte. I'm telling you what, if you ever get through North Platte and you want like a steakhouse that has the most friendly employees and the best experience, you definitely want to check out North 40 Chop House. Rex and his crew, I mean, he has got them on point. Like, I walked in last night and the table wasn't ready for me yet. And they're like, would you like a glass of champagne, sir? I'm just like, this is happening in North Platte, Nebraska. It is like a big city feel with just, it was great. I enjoyed every second of it. It's probably the best meal I've had in a long time. And the staff is awesome. And then they got a bartender that sort of reminds it. Did you ever see the movie Cocktail?
No.
Well, they had a bartender. His name was Doug. And their bartender is exactly like Doug from Cocktail. And it's an experience. So I highly recommend if you get to North Platte, you definitely try North 40 Chop House. That's Raff's Good Take for the day.
You were feeling like Chris Elway.
Oh, I was feeling like a king.
John Raff.
John Elway Raff.
Raff, if you had a son, would you name him John Elway Raff? Be John Raff, middle name Elway.
Oh, definitely. Because you'd have John Elway Raff, and then you could also call him JR, like the TV show J.R. Ewing. I mean, that's like all my favorite things combined into one. That does it. I need to have a kid.
That's the deciding factor.
Done. Sold.
No. All right. We got 10 seconds. Take us out.
All right, everyone. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday. This has been The Drive on 92.7 The Ticket. I'm back on Monday. Woo!
Y'all feeling lucky? Luke Combs here, and I have an exclusive opportunity for you to win $500,000 by joining me in the Living Lucky with Luke Combs lottery experience. When it rains, it pours for lucky fans and lottery players who enter to win a chance of a lifetime. Join me in Nashville for a private concert at the iconic Ryman Auditorium in 2024. One lucky winner will have the chance to walk away with $500,000 at the end of the show.
Details at nelottery.com. Living Lucky with Luke Combs ticket top prize odds 1 in 128,000.
Motor Food is Lincoln's hardest rocking food truck and cafe. Motor Food creates old school comfort food with a 21st century twist and lots of rock and roll attitude. Try the barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese, the grilled chicken fired sandwich,